Hey, it's editors Gregory and Ashley here to talk some trends, and Ashley's going to start.
So I'm going to kick it off with a accessories trend today, and it's the turban. Now, you know I love head accessories. I'm always in hats and headbands and things like that, but the turban is this really cool, like, throwback glamour, but kind of bohemian trend at the same time.
It's a different look to try.
Yeah, it's definitely coming back. You've seen it on the runways a few years ago from like Prada, Millie, Jean-Paul Gaultier. You've seen a lot of that, but you're kind of now seeing it more integrated into street style and into red carpet. It's never going to be a dominant trend. It's never going to be like taking over, but you're seeing a lot more of it lately.
Totally. I just think of like Elizabeth Taylor in the 50s, like running around with it with like diamonds and jewels
100%. Or like Sophia Loren on the cover of Vogue back in the day. I mean, to me, it's just so chic and so
iconic.
glamour.
Yeah,
it's iconic. But there's some really great examples of like celebrities that are, you know, still kind of bringing it back. Tyra Banks of all people, who, you know, it's not usually the most cutting edge in her fashion, wore this to die for. Like,
she certainly always tries.
She certainly always tries. We got to give it to a homegirl that tries. But no, she pulled it off so hot at this charity gala that she was at. It was like this black long sleeve gown with a perfectly matched black turban. It was so hot, so chic, and it just looked so together.
That reminds me of something you tried at Fashion Week. You tried the turban.
I did. I rocked a turban at Fashion Week this year. I rocked a Patricia Field one, which was $6. It's, you know, it's an easy trend to try. I rocked it with like an old vintage Christian Dior dress and a black leather jacket. I kind of had fun with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, there's other great celebrities that do it too. If you're kind of nervous to go all the way and try like a full head turban, there's those kind of like smaller like half head wraps. I think that's a good way to eat. Half turban, little half turf. Half turb, we'll call it, half turbs. I mean, you can try it that way. Ashley Olsen did it that way, which is pretty cool. You do have to be careful how you do it. I mean, let's be honest. If you have to either do it the half turb way, or you have to do it with long hair and very simple. I mean, you can easily take this into costume looking and end up looking like John B from like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Like, it could be really bad. Like, look at Miley Cyrus when she was performing on the X Factor. She wore a black one and it was bejeweled and hanging down to almost her nose, and she has short hair, and that didn't work. Yeah, it totally didn't work. Very Jafar.
Totally.
Yeah, it didn't really work. Christina Hendricks most recently wore this like Stephen Jones yellow turban to a Takori event. She wrapped it to the side, so she looked more like a pirate, but then she wore it with like office wear clothes. It made no sense at all. That is not how you do it. Same with like,
saw it and she's like, I want to try a turban today. So
it did not work. Kourtney Kardashian has rocked a couple turbans. A terrible example is she wore this bright blue one, but then she wore it with like a bright, like printed like caftan. She looked like she was like an extra from like the bad Sex and the City 2 movie, like out in Dubai. It was horrible. So, like I said, look to Miss Tyra. She's a good one. Look to, you know, the Hollywood glamour girls of the past. That's how you do it. Carolina Karkova was probably the ultimate turban red carpet girl at the Met Ball. Not this past year, but the year before. She wore Rachel Zoe, and it was head to toe sparkly. That was amazing. So yeah, give it a try. I know it's tricky, but you know, we love A for effort.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for checking in with us today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay on top of all the fashion news this fall.